School systems exist to improve student outcomes and make sure our students are able to live choice-filled lives. And students being college, career, or military ready is a measure of whether or not the school systems have succeeded in that role. College, career, and military readiness in Texas is really changing how we as a state talk about what we expect from our school systems and what we expect for our students. Meaning we want them to leave our high school systems being ready to tackle life beyond high school.
Having a choice-filled life, to me, kind of encapsulates what the American dream is all about. It's being able to have a dream and then have the tools to go chase that dream and achieve that dream.
CCMR benefits communities because it ensures that students are prepared to give back to their communities after they have either gone to college, gone straight into a career, or enlisted in the military. So it's a value add for communities to prepare the next generation of workforce and the next generation of people who will be living in those regions.
In the absence of a state system around this, the conversation could go a million different ways. And so the real power in college, career, and military readiness is that we have a shared language across our state around what does success look like for our students. That doesn't mean it's a perfect system by any means, but we must start somewhere having this conversation and focusing our gaze not just at graduation day for high schools, but what's happening in life beyond for those students.
CCMR is important because we need to be able to set expectations across the state for what students should experience and to be able to give them more options. And what that means is that they are actually getting access to the core programming they need to succeed. And that includes things like access to accelerated post-secondary coursework, to high-quality advising, to work-based learning that allows them to make better decisions about what they want to do after high school.
My dream is that every single student is able to go off, live choice-filled lives, and do what they want to do because they've been prepared with the skills. If we equip our students with the right skills by the time they leave high school, we can feel confident that they can go and create their own path in this world and really make a difference in the way that they want to make a difference.